farmer comes to town with his wagon broken down. Oh, the farmer is the man who feeds them all. If you'll only look and see, I'm sure that you'll agree that the farmer is the man who feeds them all.
Isn't she a beauty? She was born just last night. I guess I'll call her Spotty. Sure wish Dad would give her to me.
Hey, Danny.
Guess Dad wants me to stop playing with Spotty. He's in a hurry to do the milking because we've got to harvest oats today. I'm supposed to wash the cow's udders before Dad puts on the milker. And after each cow is, I strip the last drop of milk by hand to make sure the udders are empty. Every morning, real early, we milk the cows and feed them. They eat silage with bran here in the barn, and later they eat grass out in the pasture. This one's called Prize, and she is a prize. She gives more milk than any other cow in the barn. But I like Bossy best because she's Spotty's mother. Gee, I sure do wish Dad would give me Spotty. Over there's my sister Betty. She's up early, too, feeding the chickens. And my brother Len's driving the pigs into the feeding pen. Feeding pigs is our second morning chore. On our farm, pigs are just as important as cows. Some years we make most of our money from pigs. We raise 100 or more at a time. We have 16 sows. Each one gives us 2 litters of pigs every year. That's about 200 pigs. And that makes a nice load of pork for the market. Dad's worried today. I guess it's because of the weather. We've got to get the oats harvested before it rains. Mother has breakfast ready just in time. She knows we're in a hurry. It's still early and still fresh and cool. Dad has hitched our new tractor to the combine to harvest the oats. And I'm pulling the red wagon with our old tractor. Glenn always wants to come along, too. He's too young to help. But while he plays around, he'll learn about harvesting. Goodbye, Betty. We're off. Betty's getting set for a busy day, too. On the farm, you've got to do things at the right time. The string beans are ready for canning. We always try to freeze and can vegetables and fruits while they're at their best. Our corn is about a mile from the farmhouse. Around here, farmers grow hybrid corn. It's a special corn that grows from seeds we buy at the store. With hybrid corn seeds and good fertilizer, my dad gets twice as much corn from this field as he used to. He likes to stop at the cornfield every day or two to see how the crop is coming along. Look who's coming. It's Mr. Reese, the county agent. He knows every farm in the county and all the farmers, too. He helps us to do our job better, knows which seed is best to plant, what fertilizer our soil needs, and does a lot of other things to help us farmers. He says we've got nice corn, needs a little more rain. But Dad's afraid of rain just now. He'd like to get the oats in first. Hey, what's Len up to? Dad's driving the combine up the hill. I'll wait here until he needs me. Len's good company. He'd like to learn to drive the tractor. While Dad cuts the starting round, I'm telling Len about the new baby calf. Gee, if Dad would give her to me, I know I could win the prize at the 4-H show. You know, 4-H is the name of a club where we farm boys and girls learn to be good farmers. Spotty could be my project for this year. But that's enough of this talk. Dad's ready with the first full hopper of oats. And I'm ready, too. My job's to drive my tractor close to the combine so that the funnel can spill the oats right into the wagon bed. Len has a job to do, too. He's going over to ask Uncle Ben if we can borrow his combine to help get the oats in. On the other side of the hill, Uncle Ben's baling straw. Len gives him Dad's message. Uncle Ben says, okay, and goes on baling. He's got to finish his job first. Len loves to watch the big baling machine work. It gathers the straw from the ground, pulls it up, and presses it into bales, one just like the other, so we can stack them easily in the shed. Meanwhile, I'm bringing in my first full load of oats. From the wagon bed, the oats spill into the trough. And a conveyor carries the oats up to the storage bin in the barn. I've got to keep the oats flowing from the wagon into the trough. Sure's getting hot. I'd like to go inside and cool off. Guess Mom heard me coming, for here she is with a cool drink of water. She's heard a weather report over the radio, she says, and there's a storm coming up from the south. So far, the sky's still clear. Look at the oats. They're ripe and heavy. If the wind and rain hit them, they'll be knocked flat. Then we couldn't cut them and they'd go to waste. Dad's combine is slowing down. I wonder why. But look, the reel's slipping. It won't work. That would happen just when we're in a hurry. A farmer has to be a mechanic these days with all the machines on the farm. Dad's mighty handy with tools, and he needs to be right now. Let me try it, Dad. I can reach it. My hand's smaller. Just one more turn. Looks right now. Off we go once more. Maybe the weather will hold. I'm getting mighty hungry. But we've got to get one more load before we can go for dinner. Mom's ready for us. She knows we'll be on time. She sure has lots to do. Raises her own vegetables, freezes her own chickens and meat. See it? This frozen meat came from one of our own steers. But we can't raise everything we need. Once a week, we go shopping to Mr. Meyer's general store. And for things he doesn't have, we take a trip to the city once in a while. It takes a lot to clothe and feed a farm family, especially to feed them at noontime. Noontime's dinner time on the farm. That's when all the family gets together.
Throughout the period will total between a half and an inch of precipitation. Illinois and Indiana temperatures will average 2 to 6 degrees above normal. The maximum will be 86 north and 91 south. The minimum 62 north and 66 south. No sharp temperature changes indicated. Scattered showers throughout the precipitation, averaging near 1 inch over the north portion and a half an inch in the south.
Uncle Ben's driven his combine over the hill to our field. With both Dad and Uncle Ben working together, we're harvesting twice as fast as we did this morning. The sun's sure beating down hard. We're sweating all over, but we can't slow down. See how that combine works? The sharp sickles cut the oats just above the ground, and the reel throws them onto the conveyor belt. The belt pulls them into the threshing box where the grain is separated from the straw and chaff. Through this funnel, the clean, ripe grain pours into the hopper. The straw is blown out and left in windrows on the field for the baler to pick up later. Round after round, the combines change the field from waving grain to close-cut stubble. Hopper after hopper empties into my wagon. And while I hurry home, Dad and Uncle Ben go on harvesting. But more and more clouds are coming up from the south. Look how dark the sky is over our house right now. I know Mother's getting worried. She knows that storms can come up pretty fast at harvest time. I can see her driving the cows home from the pasture. There's Dad cutting the last triangle. If only the combine would work faster. That storm's coming mighty close. And there's still oats left to be cut. Those clouds look mighty threatening. We'd better get going. Dad's driving home as fast as his tractor will run. We've got just 1 more mile to go. There's the barn door. Up we go with the last load of oats. Well, yippee! Spotty's mine!
If you'll only look and see, I'm sure that you'll agree that the farmer is the man who'll